Hello everybody, ToastBomb here. First thing I gotta tell you is that this is not my video. This is someone else's video, so if you like what you're seeing on the screen and you want to check out their content, please feel free to do so because without their video, this video would not be possible. I'll put a link in the description to their video if you want to go check out that. But wait, do you smell that? It smells funny. It's like a odd burning smell. It's like trolls burning. It's like a forest of trolls burning. Oh, I got it. That's it. It's that time of year again. That's why it smells like that. Call of Duty is about to release, and this is around the time when the trolls start a-brewing. It's the time of the Flame Wars. Now, you've heard of these things. We've all heard them. The console wars. PS3, Xbox. PS3, Xbox. No, PS3. No, Xbox. No, Wii. PS3, Xbox. PS3. Call of Duty, Halo. It happens. Every major thing. There's always complaining and bickering. Now, these things are bad and horrible and terrible. And it's not just because they're absolutely ridiculous and pointless, but the worst part about them is that they create walls and barriers between communities. And one very, very clear example of this is looking at the Halo games. If you look at Halo 1, remember back in those days, I know it's a long time. Concentrate for a second. Think that. There we go. Okay. Halo 1 memories. Now, back then, there wasn't really a split in the community at all. Everyone was together, loving, all one big happy community playing together and having fun. And slowly, the game evolved and had all these different modes. It had SWAT, it had Big Team Battle, MLG, and there was so much variety in the game type, and people were so passionate about their game types that barriers got set up between communities from arguing, bickering over what game types were better. And this is a horrible thing. I mean, it really is. It doesn't allow everyone to come and play together and have a fun time as a big community of awesome Halo people that are having tons of fun. And it doesn't allow Call of Duty players to mix with Halo players or different console players to mix with other players. And it really just sucks. It'd be really nice if we could all just play together, which is why I want to start trying to break down these barriers. Now, it's going to be very hard because they're very deep-rooted at this point, but maybe in Halo 4 we could crack through a little bit and start to see the light from the other side, just a tad, and make things a little bit better in this community. Now, unfortunately, the flame wars that are out there, those forest fires of a flame war that are out there, are not under our control. It's very hard to rein them in and slow down the fire and exhaust it completely. Basically impossible by yourself. But the one thing that you have complete control over is you and your interactions between other people. So, when someone asks you, do you like 360 better or PS3 better? Don't just say, PS3 sucks. PS3 can go suck it, man. I'm just gonna go give me a PS3 and I'm gonna put it in the toilet and I'm gonna piss on it because it sucks. You know, that's not very helpful. It's gonna make the other person mad and the conversation is gonna go nowhere. So what you should rather do is if someone comes up and asks you PS3 or Xbox, keep it on the positive side. So you should say something like, I like 360 better because all my friends play it and it has Halo, which I like playing a lot, so that's why I like 360 better. And holy crap, is that going to elicit such a better response from the other person. They're not going to be frustrated with you, and they're going to understand why you actually prefer this other thing. And from there, you can bounce ideas off of each other and actually have a constructive conversation. Now, it is also entirely possible that this actually happens in the reverse order. You ask somebody, hey man, you like Call of Duty or Halo better? Like, what do you prefer? And they just go, oh man, like, I really hate Halo, cause, man, I'm gonna put it in a toaster, and then I'm gonna blow it up with a microwave, because I'm like MacGyver, and I put a toothpick with the toothpaste and made a bomb, and it's gonna blow up. And they say that, and you're like, oh my, oh my god, that's terrible. And you're thinking this in your head, but what you have to do is just take a breather, come back for a second, don't get frustrated, What you should do is ask them why they actually think that. Ask them their reasons for actually not liking this thing. And if they're a troll, you got them. You caught them right there in their tracks, red-handed. They're not really going to have a response, and they're just going to keep spouting bull crap out onto the table, and then you can just ignore them because you just ignore them. But if they're not, then you've given them a second chance. They tell them their ideas, you tell them your ideas, you start bouncing stuff off each other, and you have a constructive conversation at hand. It'll be good fun for both of you. And you have just dodged a spark that could potentially come out and start lighting things on fire and spreading. Now, it is completely possible that one instance of this, of people getting frustrated with each other, could just not do anything. Just like in real life, if you start a fire in a forest, it might not spread. But it is also entirely possible that that fire can spread from tree to tree to tree, and the entire forest is burned down. It is possible that your conversation could affect one person, another person, another person, 6 people, 7 people, 18 people, 100 people, and spread like a wildfire. So while it will be impossible to completely abolish these flames and stop them from happening at all, you can control your actions, just like Smokey the Bear says. Only you can prevent forest fires. And it really is so true, especially in these times where the tension is kinda high between the communities when a new game is coming out, the new Halo is coming out, the new Call of Duty is coming out, and there's gonna be a lot of arguing. If you do not introduce yourself into any of that and suppress other conversations that you have with people, then you will not be one of the arsonists that spread the fire even further. And maybe we can kind of control this thing from a distance and make Halo between communities in Halo and between Halo, Call of Duty, between console wars, just a little bit better, one step at a time. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you like the video, you can leave a like or a comment, or you can subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.